know, for the Bay, we have a lot more to talk about here. We got our last 4 matchups of the vertebrate category. These are the non-feathered vertebrates. These other vertebrates do a lot of different things, and they're pretty neat. First matchup is
fish fight, I believe we went.
Fish fight.
Very creative, right?
Yeah, so first matchup is fish fight. We have the polka-dotted batfish versus the tarpon, or the silver king. This one, I really, I'm excited for this matchup. Especially
It's gonna be a good one.
It is.
Yeah.
A batfish, although it looks like a frog gone wrong, is a predator. He eats things. And what's really unique about this guy is he's modified to live and hunt on the floor of the estuaries. Modified pectoral fins act as legs where he walks along the bottom, which is really odd.
That's weird.
As far as a fish, a walking fish. We're gonna give me a break.
The silver king, though, the tarpon, is also definitely a contender in this competition. They're huge. They get about 8 feet long, close to 300 pounds on some of them. So these things are huge, just giant torpedoes, basically, in the water. Super strong.
So we got our next matchup, which is cartilaginous carnage. We have the bull shark versus the cow-nosed ray. Matt, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the bull shark, I think is one of my favorite animals in this competition. They can go into freshwater and saltwater. They've been seen all the way up into Illinois.
But these are another cartilaginous fish, the cow-nosed ray, and they are really cool. They travel in groups of up to 10,000 and migrate for pretty far distances up and down the Gulf Stream. So, you know, you mess with one, you might mess with them all. Who knows?
It's like a gang.
It is. It is like a
cow-nosed race. Up next, our next matchup is called Scale Wars. So 2 of my favorite group of organisms, the reptiles. I wore my snake tie today. Unfortunately, a snake did not make the bracket this year. They didn't have a leg up on the competition, so they were left out this year. So our two organisms we have in this one are the American crocodile and the Diamondback terrapin. Both are protected species here in Florida, and pretty rare to find. So again, this is my expertise. I work with reptiles pretty often. The American crocodile, basically a living dinosaur, right? It's huge. It's a very iconic species for down here. They have all their teeth on the outside, unlike the alligators that have their teeth on the inside.
Smiling all the time.
Smiling all the time. Always happy. And those crocodiles like to live in that saltwater too, unlike alligators that prefer to stay away from that saltwater. Diamondback terrapins, also a really cool species. It's the only freshwater species of turtle that actually can live in the brackish water. They have tear ducts that they excrete that salt from.
Now, I've heard that their skin is impervious to salt. Is that true?
Yes. So they can handle that salt water perfectly fine, which is why they're in the brackish water.
One final group, and this is your postcard party, is what we're calling it. It is your manatee and dolphin, which
couldn't leave these guys out, right?
Yeah, everybody's pretty familiar with these guys, right? Your charismatic megafauna. Everybody recognizes them from the postcards, right? Manatees used to be thought of as mermaids back in the day, so that's one thing. Sailors at sea for a long time, they get an eye for a lot of things that you might want to avoid.
Too much time on the boat.
Yeah, that's
too much quarantine time.
Yeah, a little too much. But their closest living relative are elephants, which is pretty, I mean, elephants are big, strong. You wouldn't want to mess with an elephant. So then they're going up against dolphin, one of the smartest animals that we have in the estuary, and they can hold their breath for a pretty long time. They speak with each other, which I think is a unique adaptation that allows them to do a lot of things working as a group and a team, which is
Can you speak dolphin for us?
No. Okay. Sorry, I can't do that.
It was worth a shot.
It was, yeah. I'm not Aquaman, despite my physique. You might mistake it.
We were confused.
Yeah.
So that is all of our vertebrates, animals with backbones, and our matchups for those competitions. We will be back in a couple days to go over our invertebrates, so animals without a backbone.
Yeah, make your votes, get your bid in for the raffle. We got lots of good prizes coming.
Lots of good stuff.
And that's it for this segment of Battle for the Bay.